What exactly made a group of high school teens in Wisconsin think it was okay in 2018 to take a photo of themselves holding up Nazi salutes? Was posted online and circulated on social media this week, where it saw a strong reaction from people all over the country. The man who took the photo says it's not what everyone thinks it is. He says he asked the boys to wave goodbye to their parents, and that's when he snapped the picture. Joining us to discuss this is University of Houston student Michael Anderson, a man about town and who's in touch with everything. And we're asking, is this our America, Michael Anderson? As a student, as a young person out there, what are young people thinking when they do things like this? Obviously, they know there will be some backlash. They should know that it's wrong and it's offensive, but they still do it.
Well, if I'm being frank with you, Isiah, there are just some stupid-ass people out there in my generation and in general. But some people, you know, they think it's funny. I don't. And everybody should condemn this. You know, there's no question that this is not right. So it's just the fact, are you trying to be funny? No, it's not funny, so why are we doing it?
Are you shocked that we still see instances like this? We just got through Halloween. We saw instances of blackface where people are still putting that on, thinking that's funny. What do we have to do to hit it home to people that this is inappropriate, it shouldn't be done, and no matter how funny you think it is, you'll suffer the consequences when you post it on social media?
Well, you know that something I talk about a lot of times is open dialogue and free speech. I think at the end of the day, having a conversation is the way to get through to people. But at the end of the day, at the same time, sometimes you just have to leave it to the public. If someone puts this online, let the public react to it. Let the market react to it, and this person will get shut down.
For those who say it's tough for those who go through this kind of public scrutiny, some instances, we've seen people who've taken their own lives. While they can dish it, they can't take it. Shouldn't this be dealt with at home and where parents are teaching young people this is not what you're supposed to do? Or do they just encounter this once they get out into the world despite what their parents have told them?
Well, you know, studying education, being in college and going through the public school system, I think a lot of parents, they depend on the school to teach their kids this stuff. And I think that parents need to take more of a personal responsibility in talking to their kids about this and various other things to make it clear what is right and wrong, what's morally right, your philosophy, your morals, all of that. This needs to be clear and something that we talk to our children about.
And is this something that you can get out of the classroom, or is this something that you need to get at home with mom and dad before you go out into the world?
Well, mom and dad definitely need to address it with you. I think that we need to talk to our friends. We need to be able to have open conversations with our friends, people that are like us, people that are different with us. But most definitely, if someone has questions, they need to be able to talk to their parents. Sometimes, you know, parents don't always have those conversations with their kids, and that's unfortunate.
And one of the things that you mentioned that's important also, if you have friends around you, and they see you and they allow you to do this, then you need to question that. But people need to say something before they allow their friends to make a fool of themselves and become a public embarrassment. Michael Anderson, we want to thank you for joining us here on The Factor.